Do you ever find yourself just like scrolling through the next button on the queue in the Steam store until finally you land on something and for some reason it just kind of speaks to you and it costs under $5 and you're like, nah, reviews make it seem like it's about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. Maybe this person put 2 hours in. Let's see what happens. Because at the end of the day, what could possibly go wrong? All right. Upon first impression, this looks like Star Wars kind of thing. Maybe a little bit of Dune. Kind of pointy on the buildings. It's very much kind of a Mos Eisley vibe. We get to see this dude. I can travel via this ship. Do I live here? What is this place? I can speak with this guy. He says he's not selling anything. I can speak with these guys. They tell me to get in line. He tells me to get in line. Oh, no. Oh, that's not a good sign. So this is a default jump animation I've seen in every single like trailer or piece of promo material for any indie 3D platformer you've seen on Steam that seems a little bit budget. Well, I mean, this game is only $3, so I'm not going to complain too much. Forgive yourself first. No, I won't. The waves get smaller, but it never goes away. Okay. Everybody's very melancholic. I guess it's fitting the vibes that the music is giving off. It is best to move on. You can never fix this. Ichuta, or whatever that means. Can I go into these buildings? It doesn't look like it. Can I walk up this? Okay, maybe this place is just kind of a mood vibe, I suppose, and we should just go travel. Maybe we're supposed to come back later. Everyone knows what you did. Shame on you, traitor. Also, notice I have like this health and water up there in the top left. And I'm assuming my health will go down if the water hits 0, and then it's a specimen growth. You're not wanted here, Outcast. Fine, I get the point. I will leave. This is still like somewhere between Star Wars and Dune. It's strange. Travel to the wilderness. You can never come back if you travel. Fade to black. It all started when you left. Signs? Minecraft vibes. If you are here, you probably carry a specimen in your backpack, and you are trying to bring it to the sanctuary. All right. To be let into the sanctuary, you must make sure the specimen is fully grown. Otherwise, the gates will not open. Only a repentant soul will be able to make this journey. Stay hydrated. If you die, there is no coming back. Okay. So I'm gonna look at this map here. All the way around, we've got these different locations, and I'm assuming the game just kind of wants us to go to these separate locations and then eventually end up there while leveling up the specimen's growth somehow. So might as well just kind of wander around this back area if we're going to be walking up and around the whole thing, I would think. Can already tell you that this game needs an auto walk button because, like, the speed at which this character moves with these pre-made animations is not great, and jumping seems to have no benefit whatsoever, to the point where I don't even know why it's in the game. It doesn't seem to really pose any benefit. Let's take a look at the thingy. Okay, current whisk. Oh, okay, so it's a gun that does more damage. Well, in the tutorial, it told me to hold down right-click to aim, so I guess that's got something. Something I need to know, and I can also zoom in and get a cinematic view, which kind of makes me nauseous, by pressing R on the keyboard. I'm also noticing that our water is getting strangely low here, which is kind of concerning. Oh, there's a green thing. What's the green thing? 10% specimen growth. Okay, so I guess it's a collect me up, so we have to go find the thingies in the wilderness. It's weird, this zoom in, you kind of have to hold the button down. There's something else up there. Maybe that's water. Yeah, it's weird. When you zoom in, the camera focuses in a specific direction, and it's really hard to change direction. Oh, plus 50 to water. Well, we're getting rewarded for exploration. I like it. Yo, this so I have it paused so that the water doesn't go down at all, but this skybox looks like my desktop background in 2008. Like, or maybe it's just, I don't know, wow, like that, it just looks weirdly familiar. Like, I swear that I've seen this skybox somewhere before. Like in a Skyrim mod or something even. Should probably be careful with jumping because I expect this is one of those games where it's going to suddenly give you fall damage and just insta-give you. Oh, those are the signs. Those are the tutorial. A thingy there, and then there's this dude. Okay, you're not friendly. Okay, I'm really happy I got that pistol with more damage because that guy was pretty bullet spongy. Okay, so ending people gives you cash back, or in this case, water back. Very CUD-like in that. Well, I guess, I wonder if water is also money. It's like water's money and it's also health, thus living in the proper water economy. You require water to not die, but you also require water to participate in existence. So what are we coming up towards here now? The hatch, maybe? I seem to have missed the Siroc Hollow, so maybe we should backtrack. Oh, wait, hold on. Look at this. This canyon thing. It's like it's a way up through. So I guess we'll hug this wall. Did killing that do any benefit for me? Didn't seem aggressive. Maybe it was a bomb. What are you? Is that the thing I killed back there? I don't even. So we're looking for, because it looks like what? It filled up 10% of that specimen growth bar up there. We need to fill that up. So on to the next location. You know, you can walk in this, but like, why would anybody ever do that? Also, can confirm, falling does damage to you, and you appear to heal off of your water. So hopefully, we're not too SOL post this. Guess this is Siroc Hollow. Maybe they have a water vendor or something. Everybody's dead. Does anybody have water? Last recorded thought may pain or be someone else's lesson. Last recorded thought, only you can forgive yourself. 6 hour, 19 minutes right to ascension, 45 degrees right to declination, no sighting. Is there any water here? Drought raiders got us. Oh, so I guess they stole their water. Well, I'm also gonna die here then. Oh, it's a water efficiency improvement. Well, that's not gonna help me much, no, is it? Oh, wow, that pistol does way more damage. I will gladly take this. Yo, this is a day-night cycle? That's kind of awesome that this has a day-night cycle. So I guess we just need to book it across this thing, and hopefully we don't die. And if we do, then, well, I guess I start over. So off in the distance here, I'm seeing a bunch of dudes. If they have water, maybe we can fix this a little bit. Plus, I do twice the damage now, apparently. So here we go. Also, side note, but this damage sound is getting really annoying. Yeah, the gun sounds sound weirdly Star Wars-ish. That's like something that's throwing me off. It's like, is this Tatooine? What's happening? So hopefully these guys give me like 15 water each. Gotta wait for the gun to cool down or it'll overheat. Combat's pretty simple, but it's... Oh, hey, they like run away when all their buddies are gone. Okay, so if it's 10 water per, it's at the very least gonna catch us back up. We'll no longer be on the back foot. Okay, cool. There we go. Oh, also look, more specimen growing stuff. Let's grab this. Okay, that gun does way less damage. I want stuff that does more. Oh, you do 50. Cooling's slower, though. All right, well, onwards, I guess. Water efficiency improvement. Well, onward to whatever that pillar is. So if this is the hatch that we're in, I guess we need to go up through this and take a hard left all the way up to whatever Scrapyard Heaven is. So I'm taking damage still, but that looks like water up there, so... It's another one of those little weird drone things, but they don't seem to do anything to me, so I'm just gonna leave them be. Looks like more water, so still in the green. Not out for the count just yet. Also, this is odd. It said that initially water heals me, so how come it's not healing me past full? Oh, hey, look, skull. Extremely low-budget stalker vibes in a way. As low-budget as this guy's AI. Oh, hey, geez, I can just one-shot him. I wonder if he was taking damage from these guys. I think I'm the bad guy. Yeah, get deaded. Oh, now I'm healing. Wait, so do I only heal during the day with the water? But not at night? Well, anyway, we back in business. If, I feel like I've missed Scrapyard Heaven. It's gotta be on the left here somewhere. Maybe it's just around this bump. There's a few more dudes walking across that way to that little town over there. I'm assuming that was the town where everybody was shot. What the heck is this? It looks like the hatch from Lost. There's another specimen enhancer. Starting to think that specimen, maybe it's a plant. It's just a guess. Maybe I'm carrying around a plant and then the sanctuary is like there's trees growing or something. Did I just like spoil the ending for myself? Cause, more water efficiency improvements. You'd love to see it. Okay, I'm gonna walk back in this direction a little bit just because I am in a pretty good spot for water and see if that is in fact the first town, because I think it is based on those statues being up there. Something else I really gotta hand it to this game for is it's really easy to like keep track of where you are in this map. Everything is really well named and there's always something on a sight line and you can see what you're heading towards. Like there's another giant statue over there as well. Oh, there's some dudes here. Could pop them for their stuff. Actually, You know, I saw them walking earlier. I wonder actually if those guys are. Wonder actually if those guys are just gonna walk around the map, like if they have a path that they take all the way around. Okay, yeah, no, I certainly haven't been here because there's stuff I haven't seen or haven't collected yet. There's another 50 water, another water efficiency improvement. No bodies or anything. Do these have more weapons on them? This one does way less damage, but is way faster. It's 35 to 50, but that shoots real fast. I'll take that. All right, keep on walking. So I'm just kind of wandering between waypoints, and I'm finding one of these specimen things just kind of out in the wilderness, just like all on its own. It really makes me wonder. It's like the game is just trying to make me go check things and like explore nooks and crannies, which is kind of neat. You don't often see that. I think maybe the best recent example of just like encouraging the player to explore would be Legend of Zelda, actually. Also, I think this is the way down to Scrapyard Heaven because there's this big fire over here, and Scrapyard Heaven there's the Eternal Emberwood, so I'm assuming that is the Eternal Emberwood, and then in front of me is Scrapyard Heaven. So I'm just gonna hold the W key for a little bit longer and see where we end up. I gotta be honest. Every time I accidentally, absentmindedly jump, I like cringe just a little bit when I see that animation. It's just I've seen it in so many bad games. I just associate it with bad. Let's just keep walking. W key, W key, W key, W key. Wow, it's literally a giant trash pile. Did I walk this far to see a giant trash pile? There better be something in this giant trash pile, or I swear. Well, it's a walkable trash pile. I'll give it that. Does it just keep going? It's just a giant scrapyard. There better be like water or somebody I can pop for water here. Look at the textures on this. There's just like a wheel there. Game, are you really going to give me a specimen growth item in the middle of nowhere, but this giant trash heap is just actually going to be a giant trash heap? I'm not looking forward to hearing the damage sound again. There we go again. My favorite sound effect in video games. Note to self, this place will be my tomb. Well, I've made it to the edge of the giant literal trash heap. So next thing here is the Eternal Emberwood. So I guess we walk towards that and cross our fingers because all I can do is walk at this speed or walk at a slightly slower speed. Oh, hell yeah. Just what I needed. I really can't wait until they give me a jetpack or something. Because maybe I'm just being overly hopeful, but that would be real nice right now. Why am I walking through trash again? We know how this went last time, and this looks even less like geometry that I'm supposed to be exploring in a video game. Oh, is that an invisible wall? Oh, that's great. I mean, it's actually not really an invisible wall. It's just a wall. Also, the developer of this did us a real solid by giving us making run a toggle instead of something that you had to hold down, because that would have been really annoying, having to hold down toggle. Is that a giant skull? Also, good news, everybody. We have not died yet. I've just found another water container, meaning my apocalypse dude will walk another day. So is this supposed to be an old exploded, like, power reactor or something? Also, I'm seeing bullets and hearing weird sounds. I'm sure that's a good sign. Look at me over here walking off into the dead end, hoping I'll find something. It's not like the game hasn't betrayed my trust before in this regard. Ah, game, you've done it again. Rewarded me for exploring into nowhere and then punished me for doing the exact same thing. Gotta love this mixed messaging. Was that just music, or was there somebody playing an instrument around? I do gotta hand it to this game. The audioscapes in it do get quite convincing at times. It's quite pleasant to listen to. There's people fighting over there, but I got more specimen stuffies. I'm gonna run over here and pew-pew at these guys for a little bit and see if we can't get some more water in our system. Fortunately, they've been damaging each other, so I can just clean up their mess, it seems. That guy just decided to not. Gave up early. Ooh, yep, water. And this one's healing us again. Now, why does some water... Oh, wait, hold on. Is this water, is this healing water and the other water is just water? Let me just check that. Okay, so that just filled up my Interesting. Oh, please. Oh, please. I'm stuck. I require a unstuck button, but this game doesn't save your progress. You know when you commit to something and you're just like, well, I've started doing this now, and I know that this thing isn't that long, and I know that it can be completed within an hour, but I've just spent 30 minutes doing a thing, and now, well, I guess I might as well commit and complete the thing. So, without further ado, there's the first specimen pickup. There's the first water pickup. While walking to the first town, I actually found this water efficiency improvement in front of these funky statue guys who really want to go to a ghost concert. Found this weird red cliff with this thing on it. Is this a dude? Nope, it's a sign. What's that, the sign? No, actually, it's a dude. No, it's definitely not a dude. Oh boy, that's not a good thing. Fortunately, my water is healing me, but now we're gonna start hearing the sound constantly. And also, there's the other town over there that I was seeing initially on the previous playthrough. I think I'm just gonna run straight over there and then head over to the other one with the dudes at it. Because that one over there has the specimen as well as the water. This one just has the gun pickup, I think. I love the sound. I'll love the sound. I do think it's actually better to go to the other town first, but these two are just right beside each other, and I guess I was just walking in this direction first anyway. I wonder if there's gonna be dudes here this time. There's the one that shoots kind of quick. And water! Prize I came for. See, this water's not healing me. What? I guess, So is it just water I pick up from dudes on the ground? I do say, like, the day-night features on this and, like, the light going down is actually kind of lovely. Die! 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 Blap, 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 blap. So anyway, I started blasting. This combat's not exactly engaging, I'll be honest. Wish I had a rocket launcher or something. Yeah, see, this water heals me. I don't get. I guess water picked up from dudes heals you. Water picked up from the ground just fills your water tank. And specimen and bigum. I'm keeping my current one. That's the one that fires really slow but really funky, I think. And that's our water efficiency improvement. On to, not to the big garbage pile. At the very least, we can skip the big garbage pile. That's gonna be the best part about the fact that I'm redoing this, is that I won't need to go to the big garbage pile again. Water tank empty, again. Time for my favorite sound effect. Good news, everyone. Water tank. I don't need to hear the anymore. More water. We are not dead today. It's not like it's, you know, high-end technology or anything, but I don't know. It's got a good sense of scale. It's one thing I can really say about this. The world feels big. Who the heck made that sound? Keep seeing these little plants on the ground and thinking they're water expanders. Like messing with my brain a little bit. Wasn't there another specimen growth over there? Oh man. Because I think I had that the first time. I guess I'll have to backtrack across again. I know there's one up here. I wonder if there's just too many specimen growth things, because like the last time through when I got stuck in the hole, my specimen meter was getting pretty far up without me actually, you know, reaching halfway point. So I wonder if there's just enough that you'll find them regardless. Got another water efficiency expander. Now's a good time to get it too when it's full. Well, let the walking begin. I'll continue holding W. We'll check in when I've arrived. W, 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 W. So these guys have been in a pew-pew fight for quite some time now. Does that mean that they do no damage to each other and they're just like shooting blindly to like make it more obvious as to where they are? Or is this like their AI just breaking? I like to think it's the former. Although one of them is actually like down. Maybe their aim is just that bad. I don't even need to take all of their water. Nice to have though. Yeah, I swear I've heard these sound effects before. I wonder what sound library this is. It's goddamn jumping animation though. So that is the giant trash heap over there. I'm just gonna go to the right of it and go into that little area and grab that one piece that I found and then just head over to the big bonfire. If I check at the map, this thing is Scrapyard Heaven, and that's the bonfire, so I need to get to this river of gore. I think that's what that giant head over there is. So why even is there just a giant pile of garbage out here? Is it somebody who put it there in a past dynasty, some ancient group of people just like using this as their trash heap? Or is there actually some value to this? I'm really starting to think the answer is no, there isn't much value to this giant trash heap being here aside from the fact that there's a giant trash heap here. Don't fall into stucky holes. Stucky holes are the bad. Do not fall into them. They are more dangerous than, you know, the enemy AI. So just don't fall into the hole. Let's keep running. Yeah, I think that's the start of the River of Gore, the back of that giant skull up there. I've said it already once, and I'm gonna say it again. Those soundscapes are really nice. Hello, evil danger hole. I see you. You will not defeat me this time. I will be safe. I will escape your menace. You will not take me. I don't know where I'm going with this. Where are we headed next? Out in the forest, mysteriously, I find another water efficiency module. Still no specimen growth stuffy, though. All right, we're getting to new stuff again, so, I don't know what these are over here. They appear to be, like, beehives or bug's nest, or maybe, like, xenomorph eggs. And then there's skulls everywhere, and then the big skull off in the distance. And then up here we have this thing, and what I would assume to be the River of Gore. Definitely one of the more evocative images in this product, if you want to call it that. All right, well, off in the distance, I'm seeing a bunch of guys throwing laser beams at each other, so I guess it's time for us to intervene. Seems like they're doing work for me, too. I don't trust fall damage, so I'm going to walk around that. And dead. And dead. Oh, hey, I overheated my gun. Looks like we got specimen. This is an execution. Don't touch the blood, said the thing. So you know what? I'm just not even going to go up to that, because you know what? I know what happened with the little water puddle that I trusted, and it betrayed my trust, and I don't need the water anyway. So we're instead just going to take this and keep on walking by holding W. Back to the late 2009 wallpaper skybox. Like, look at that. Like, that just straight up looks like something that, you know, an edgy kid like me would have had on their desktop in '09. So I'm sensing that this is the Great Skull, and behind that is the Sanctuary Gates or whatever. And looking at my specimen growth size, I think I need one more canister to consider this full. Well, hopefully the Great Skull here can provide. I'm like very nervous about these. Like they look like something that would kill you in Stalker, so I don't trust them. There's a box over there which has had goodies around them in the past, and there's a dude walking back there. Nothing around this skull so far, though. Well, so far, big skull, bit of a disappointment. Do have water, though, which is good. Not super needed, as I have all of these power-ups already, but I'm not going to complain too heavily. I'm now heading over to this box over here, but I don't see any glowy green stuff, so I'm assuming that that's just maybe a new weapon. Although, having a new weapon would be kind of nice at this point. I'm suddenly reminded of what I've been thinking about during a portion of this with the health bar system. Reminds me of Gauntlet. You know, I've been playing now for about 45 minutes, and yeah, it's really starting to remind me of Gauntlet, that kind of like weird health bar anxiety. I like how laser color is a stat. It's like right next to like damage and cooldown rate, it's like color blue. So I've walked past this here, and I haven't seen any sign of another one of those glowy little canisters. So I'm gonna walk to the other wall over here and see if there's anything over there, because on the map there's a few nooks and crannies in the River of Gore, shall we say. This looks like something good news. Aside from I feel like I will die if I fall off of this cliff, there is a dude, I think that's a dude, maybe that's water. There's water and what should be our final canister needed. Also a bunch of dudes fighting over there, but I got no reason to go assist. We will simply grab this and head our way over to the exit. And remember, do not touch the blood. All right, so I'm assuming that means our specimen is fully grown. So now we just need to head over here and take a left. Ah, there you go. See, now the game's even informing us of this. So overall, something that's really perplexing me about this and the time that I've been playing is that they really kind of shout about how it's permadeath. Really, it's not permadeath. It's, from what I can tell, it's actually just like they didn't want to implement a save system. And they're just saying it's cool because it's permadeath, but in reality, they just didn't want to implement a save system. Because I haven't really encountered much difficulty here. It's a little fiddly at first, but there really isn't much in the way of like, oh, this is hard gameplay. It's mostly been hold down W and connect the dots with some neat atmosphere. And, you know, honestly, I think that's what you're paying for here, is you're paying for these, like, dudes to be holding swords and, like, the big skull. I'm assuming over here is where we started. Okay, so yeah, that's where we start down here. A little query. You know, when I started, I went up into this way and I explored this thing. I'm wondering if you're supposed to, like, miss that, walk all the way around to here, and then walk up and over and see it. I'll bet you are. Because, yeah, no, you would absolutely see it right here. You would totally see the one specimen that you are missing, and you would have to go all the way back around to there, to there, to, oh man, yeah, that would kind of suck. Okay, well anyway, let's see what happens when we hit this blue wall. Will we get credits? Is it gonna give us level 2? Is there New Game Plus? I don't know. I guess it's a slow walk to the exit. Getting some Expanse vibes. Okay. Force field disappeareth. Warning, specimen removed from backpack. Did you literally just wander all the way around murdering people to get to grow a flower to be able to let it die on somebody's grave? Huh. Interesting vibes. I don't know how to really talk about that one. Does it just end there? It's just, yeah, okay, so it just puts us back under the... No achievement, which I think's odd. I was very much expecting this to be like, oh, this is a secret garden sanctuary thing. This is where you, like, where the last forest is or something. That's kind of what I assumed. So I did guess the twist, just not the purpose of the twist. I don't know. $3. Worth it. It was a neat time. I enjoyed my struggling around through this. I guess that would mean that I could beat this in about 20 minutes if I hadn't gotten stuck in that hole. That's kind of funny. But it comes in waves. So it was fine. I enjoyed it. The vibes were good. I wish it had a different jump animation. Combat was bland, needs a rocket launcher, and add a jetpack. If you want to see more videos, maybe not necessarily like this was just kind of a weird thing that I felt like doing on a Friday, but if you'd like to see more videos, a lot of Dwarf Fortress stuff, check out this YouTube channel. I've got a whole bunch of interesting random stuff that you might be interested in. Everything from learning how to play the game to just me and my face on live stream VODs. And if you want to see me stream, you can find me at twitch.tv/BLINDIRL, and if you want to support this video, check out the Patreon or tune into the streams over on Twitch. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.